Hello, I hope you can like really see me. I purposely have myself angled in front of the sun. Yes. Um, I'll just keep this short, cute, sweet, whatever, what I feel to talk about right now before I carry on with my routine. Mm. Is basically what's on my mind is I'm in a position right now where I'm sad. I feel just honestly just like a little sad right now that I really have to stand on business and I have to uphold these boundaries. No matter how sad I am, I still have to do what I need to do. But it still sucks, and it sucks when you have to do it with people who you've known your entire life. You never would have thought that you would have to do it. It sucks. You know what I mean? Because it really simply is that once you see things for what they are, you can't unsee it, and it feels as though I would be doing myself a disfavor, or whatever the hell people say, if I choose to overlook what I know and what I feel and what I see, all for the sake of things going back to the way they were. Because at the end of the day, like in general, right? If I know that that's not a right way to speak to somebody, that's not a right way to treat somebody, then there's no reason nor is there an excuse for those older than me who have been carrying on this way for who knows. There's no excuse for that kind of behavior from them to be justified. And I'm not saying that like I've been a saint. No. Trust me. Like for instance, like I know the effect and the impact words can have on a person by having that done to me, but also realizing how harsh my words were in like past experiences when I was younger, and I've learned from that. Right? I've learned from that, and I'm learning each and every day, things each and every day, honey. It don't stop. But my arm is kind of hurting right now. But this is what I'm just saying here. Like, it gets so exhausting as well to always be the one to just overly empathize or understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't always want to be that one, and it just sucks. And ooh, I just farted. I don't know if you heard that. But I'm feeling a little sad about it, and I just figured I'd talk about it real quick. It'll pass, as it does. It'll pass. But by maintaining these boundaries or whatever, I've oh, one of my kitties is out there. Oh my god. Sorry. Especially it's very uncomfortable as well too, to maintain these boundaries with people who, oh my god, another kitty. To maintain these boundaries with people who are like old, right, and more or less on their way out. And it just really has me thinking, like, how am I going to feel when that day comes, right? Am I going to feel guilty? Like, how am I going to feel? You know what I mean? And that's like one of like the common like guilt trips that like like elders have, or just like oh, you're gonna miss me one day, like all that stuff or whatever. But yeah, this is what's on my mind right now. This is how I'm feeling. And it just sucks because no matter how sad or how much I miss things were, whatever, I just can't unsee, and I can't unfeel